Testing. Yes. Now working. Just that mic. Can I it still need to see? Uh, can I confirm that?
Good afternoon, ladies.
Open a new window to view my own channel. I am live. I am live. I heard myself. All right. I heard myself. I am live. I heard myself. All right. I heard myself. Gotta love feedback loops. Okay. So, in case the description didn't tip you off, I just got off of Comic Drake's Study of Heroes stream where things kind of just petered out because his connection kind of went. And I was just like, well, you know what? I was going to get into the game and help him with City and getting to know the City of Heroes. And it got me really pumped to play City of Heroes again. So here we are, City of Heroes again. I'm, of course, streaming to both my YouTube and my Twitch simultaneously through the power of Restream. I've got a very basic layout here. Is there a way to actually do a chat feedback? I mean, right now there's nothing in the chat. I don't see a way of incorporating scene. Well. Now, do we want to throw something else in there just for the hell of it? Make it a little bit more different than people might expect. Let's throw a window capture in. Move the chat log over onto the window. Are we out there? We're going to play City of Heroes of Legends. Who do we want to use? They're not really have anyone to team up with at the moment. You know what? I'm not sure how many people have actually seen Pretoria. And this is a Praetorian. No, Pretoria. How do we get to Pretoria? Ah, there. It's on the villain side. Tweak this a bit. Pretoria is the mirror universe. Not necessarily the evil universe. All the characters are kind of inverted, you know. Statesman's is known as Tyrant, and you know Lord Rex is substantially a hero, but really like evil mirror universe. The audio not coming through? Where's audio? Take these all up a bit. And so, we first found out about Pretoria when we were playing City of Heroes, and from the perspective of the heroes, it seemed like everyone was a tyrant, and it just seemed like everything was evil mirror universe bad guys, right? However, learning as we move further and further along is that it's not so much the evil what the crap universe. I have to dig to make up here to see if I actually have. But long story short, So on the hero side, we have this big end game, raid boss called the Hamadon. It's literally a giant amoeba that we're fighting, various cells inside. It's literally the size of like Godzilla. It's a giant Jello mold. It's a big thing. And the giant Jello mold used to be a human, and shenanigans happen. They mutate, turn into a giant amoeba mold that tries to take over the world. Hero stopped them. He keeps coming back. In Pretoria, yeah, he won. See this pretty, beautiful city that we're in? It is devouring Earth. The Hamadon, the aspect of the Hamadon, the crystal entities. Yeah, they're all behind. And, it'll absorb everybody. And Tyrant, well, he had to make a tough choice. And basically, it's, live long enough to become the villain sort of thing. So, yeah, he, last city left on Earth from literally the devouring hordes that most people don't even know about. More of his gaggle of characters, and yeah, and so as you run the Pretoria mission, there's basically two different factions. There's the Resistance, which basically thinks Tyrant's a tyrant because Iron Fist and all that. And then there's the people who are, loyal to the ruling government for whatever their particular reasons may be. And it's definitely played more on the villain side because a lot of the characters basically have interpersonal conflict with each other and backstabbing and all that fun stuff going on. So they're definitely villainous characters. They don't have the hero. Other characters that the heroes would have where they wouldn't basically be trying to backstab each other. But alas, things are more complicated than we heroes thought, and in fact, one could argue that we heroes things worse by arresting Tyrant, taking away from his world, arresting his inner circle, putting them in bars on Earth. Because, without them, then the big heroes that, are keeping the Hamadon back, they're no more. And, of course, all of the political intrigue and their stuff to worry about. So, yeah. Anybody else left? Yeah, not really. So this over here is, let's pull up the mission, shall we? Chief Interrogator question. There's only one person left in Bowman Pit. Clear, Charles Monroe, the CEO of Styphone Industries. We're not waiting for the Seers to report disturbance. I want you to go in and bring him into the custody now for his own protection. Remember, just because the Seers haven't detected any disturbance doesn't mean that there isn't danger. If anything changes, the Seers will alert you. Get in there and bring Monroe out. Don't accept any resistance on the matter. But yeah, we're working with the government. Taking care of someone that the chief investigator here believes is, you know, a threat. Because Fisto believes in the government. Fisto knows not a lot. Fisto knows, though, enough to know that there is something really nasty outside the city walls. And their government may not be perfect, but they're the only thing keeping the really nasty stuff, you know, out. And so, he has sided with the resistance. Yeah, Monroe's the other way, aren't they? They are. Yep. I really need to just use my inspirations more. I just keep collecting the candy and not using it. Bring Monroe to custody. Come on, Monroe. Follow me. Escort missions. This dude knows how to run. I got one viewer on my Twitch. No one on my YouTube. Well, that's the fun of restream. Is that you, Hetero? I jump down, will he jump down to join me? He took 5 points of damage, but he seems to be okay. There's some guys coming. Get out! Get out! He actually fine. Mission didn't say I had to kill everybody. In fact, most people, I'm not sure how much people have seen of the villain side or Pretoria. Anyway. Charles Monroe just entered PPD headquarters. I spoke with him briefly while he was en route, and it appears that one of his corporate rivals may be responsible for posing a bounty on Monroe's head to the syndicate in order to eliminate their competition. I suppose that is one method to achieve a hostile takeover. As for the syndicate fighting amongst one another, it's likely that there is competition for the bounty. Yeah, that or someone the syndicate doesn't want Monroe dead, which could be very interesting. Hit list. Part 3. Corporate rivalry. Charles Monroe has indicated that Erica Swift, the CEO of Swift Microcommunications, is most likely behind the attempt on his life. From what I know of Miss Swift, she doesn't seem like the type to hire Syndicate to kill a corporate rival. But then again, the Syndicate are notoriously difficult to spot without a serious investigation. Want you to accompany? They pay Miss Swift a little visit. I have a sense of these things, Fisto Prime. Miss Swift's background is too clean. That means she's hiding something. Best on my leave, and we'll have her singled out in no time. Question Miss Swift. That mission. And whoop, whoop. Something seems to. Oh, arriving with the chief and character certainly has caught everyone's attention. Well, no one's hostile yet. Yeah, just play nice. Just a chief investigator and his main hitman. No, I'm not the syndicate. I'm with the chief investigator. There! Oh, there's what the syndicate is. Careful with the rocks, chief investigator. You nearly hit me. There's a shield here. Not like, I don't know, something immune to rocks. Syndicate really are too well dressed. It's kind of hard to tell them apart from the civilians. See, like right there. a second I thought it said Pride Initiate. Like, what the heck is a Pride Initiate? We don't need endurance at the moment, do I? Could use some accuracy though. Well, there's Erica. He's had to get in the fight. Well, I mean, the alternative coming along is going to be Erica. Is get your ass beaten and we carry you out. So, you know. There's that. Time to send a message. A poorly worded message that I'm not very good at, but still a message. Anybody else want to pick a fight? Okay. Out we go then. Miss Swift is in custody, and the entire building is on lockdown as we investigate everyone's connections to the Syndicate. These are disturbing reports, but I'll get to those in a moment. You did well in there, Fisto Prime. I can see why Michael put in a good word with me. Finale, wolf in a wool suit. Miss Swift's taken her interrogation very well. She's already provided me with some intriguing information. Namely, she isn't the only member of the Syndicate in this curious case. It appears that Charles Monroe and every other CEO on Mr. Bowman's hit list were high-ranking Syndicate members, and it just so happens that Miss Monroe has returned to his office, no doubt to destroy any and all evidence of his involvement. I need you to stop him. This isn't some corporate scandal we've stumbled onto, Fisto Prime. This is a Syndicate gang war unfolding right under our noses. Something's happened in the Syndicate, and the blood is spilling into the streets. We need to put a stop to it. But in order to do that, we need to bring Monroe back into custody. Or you can be sure that another hit will be ordered, and that will endanger innocent lives. Players who originally chose Resistance now have the opportunity to call up Calvin Scott to inform him of current events. Messages such as this will appear in missions where this is possible. If you originally did not choose to be in the Resistance, you cannot do undercover Resistance work in Loyalist missions. You can do undercover work against the Resistance in their missions. Players who change their faction can still do undercover work for the side they originally chose. So this would be a Loyalist mission. And let us see here. believe these are all loyalist contacts. Huh. Well, I don't know when I'll get a chance to go undercover with the Resistance, but let's just keep trucking along. Let's see. I can bring down See, I want to hold off on that since it is an undercover mission. Made a big deal about it. So let's go do something. Well, this one. Let's get off my list. Handle destroyer invasion. Like the task. Plus, I only need like what 1.5 bubbles to level up, and then I'll be level 9. Actually, that reminds me, I am in Nova Pretoria, aren't I? I should have, yep, the map mod, which has all the badges and whatnot. I could show you guys, like, all of the lore. Let's do that after this mission, because I'm literally standing right outside the door. But yeah, I'll show you the lore of Nova Pretoria, the various plaques and badges and whatnot. Well, it should be relatively easy. Got several levels on them. Who hit me? Trying to get all of their attention on me. They are so much weaker than me, I could take on several at a time. I wouldn't normally do this if they were at my level, but they are clearly not at my level. That is why they con Gray. Anything that's glowing that I can cover. Where can I go next? Where is the next door? Ah. actually starting to get a bit challenging. That door is locked. Didn't we just go up an elevator? What is this? Is a weird layout. Now force field? I can't get through it. I have to go through the long way. This is a very weird face. Over the last mainframe. And but another elevator? What is a weird shaped building? It's a very weird. A very weirdly shaped building. Nice try on Mr. Destroyer Leader. Now I just need the last mainframe. Haha! No, wait, nope, there we go. Was able to download the information while having grenades shot at me. Haha! So you're basically giving me two options. Attack the resistance in the underground, or underground agent ascended or gathering in the nearby office building. Let's see if we can't get some information on the resistance. And guess with a deputy assistant. And then what I think we'll do is we'll go and try and see if we can't level up. And then I'll give you a tour of Nova Pretoria. And find some minute hours to visit such yourself, no doubt. My good friend Merchon spoke with you. Yes, of course. Please begin our working relationship just as much as you are. Imagine. Shall we get started? Pleasure to meet you. Provost General Marchon said you might be useful. Alright. And then get some dialogue options. This was more of a later development. Originally, it was just you got the one option to click through and you got all like, but now you actually get a little bit of flavor. So you can see here, you can either be, friendly or you can be kind of rude. I'm going to go with friends it is. Then let's talk about how this friendship will work. Fame is my specialty, Fistopram. I make certain that the people see the deed you do, what they do. You'll have a name. I have contacted the TPN, the PPD, and of course the Ministry of Information. You'll have no valiant deeds to be done with me at your side. Sounds like a plan? Let's get started. You and I, we can make a real swell team. I could be your partner. No, wait, I have a better idea. I could be your manager. See, I've got connections. All of a sudden, hear about everything that's going on in the city. Take, for example, this. A man named Paul Vallis. He murdered a PPT officer, Douglas Cartwright. Cartwright was a real heroic type, just won a Medal of Honor from Emperor Cole himself. But I digress. Paul Vallis walked right up to Cartwright in the middle of a crowded restaurant, right in front of his wife and kids and everyone, and shoots him in the temple, killing him. PPT didn't catch him, and they've been searching for him ever since. If you were to bring Vallis in, you'd be a hero. That's the spirit. See, you and I are going to be a great team. You win the hearts and minds of the people. I'll manage your fans. Get the information you need. Oh, there I go, prattling on again before it's prudent to do so. So Val's spirit, everyone says down into the tunnels. But I know better. I have the right connections, and they keep me well informed. Turns out Vallis didn't go underground at all. He holed up with some syndicate go-getters. You know the type, right? Color-coded motorcycle leathers, sunglasses, automatic weapons. I know where they're hiding him, but the PPD are going to find him sooner or later. If you take him out first, you will win the people's minds. If you place a rose on Cole's statue, the manager officer, you will also win their hearts. A rose on Cole's statue in the memory of Officer Cartwright, you will also win their hearts. So, find Paul. It's saying it's over here. Now, let's take a move of Cole. Probably in the center of town. Well, while we're here, I was talking about plaques and history and all that, wasn't I? The first one is right here. Here, yes. Lesson 1, don't believe your eyes. Just because it all looks Jim dandy, don't mean that's what's really going on. You're dreaming, sleepyhead. Wake your peepers, and you'll see that it's not all sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns having a tea party. We'll go continuing on this way. That is the statue of... not Manticore, is it? It's the other name. Praetor Sinclair. Only through social engineering can we keep the sheep from becoming the wolves. Few can match the love and devotion our masterful general and benefactor Emperor Marcus Cole feels for every last citizen of Pretoria. But of that few, Praetor Sinclair is at the forefront. Our tireless guardian and ever watchful threats to the peace and security of Pretoria and its people. There are none to whom the magnanimous Emperor Marcus Cole will trust such an important task as to but the hunter without equal, Praetor Sinclair. You're not the guy I level up with, is it? Are you? No, you're just a builder. And that is Cole himself, if I'm not mistaken. Our mighty and most beneficent leader. Look now upon the face of your benefactor, his eyes cast away to the horizon for collective prosperity. Emperor Marcus Cole bravely stands the vanguard to Varshafe and security. I call upon you, people of Pretoria, to cast aside all doubt and fear, to carry up your brothers and sisters so that we may stand tall and proud. Hold your head up high and challenge the darkness to cloud our growing dawn. For it is the fires of our righteous cause that shall carry the day. If I head this way... yeah, there should be... yep. Back to the center of town. And then the Magister? Ah, yes. Dominique. Train me up, my lady, train me up. So, what do I want? What do I need? Well, I still don't even have a travel power, do I? I could make do with the one I have. Alternatively, there's True Grit, which is a self-heal. Resistance. Alternatively, I could take Rib Cracker. Deals moderate damage, reduces your foe's damage resistance. Combo Builder. That definitely sounds useful, because my number 2 is a combo Executor. Well, let's do it this way, actually. And then transfer to the next level. One of my assets automatically upgraded. I'd rather sell them than junk them. Yeah. Yeah, let's just sell them. And since I cannot use these, yeah, it won't let me use them. Okay. On to our next bit of lore. It's just another badge. There we go. There we go. You found an exploration badge. Collecting the exploration badges will unlock the long-range teleporter to allow you to teleport to any zone. Collect an exploration badge in. And then we want to go down to this way. Praetor Tillman, or Mother. Mayhem. Mother is here for you. She will keep you safe. Our loving and protective Emperor Marcus Cole is the father of our great nation, so Praetor Tillman is the comforting mother who nurtures our many children, the people of Praetoria, for whose welfare she has dedicated her life. Her piercing gaze sweeps aside the veil of deception that hides the enemies of our glorious nation, assuring a lasting peace for all Praetorians. So devoted is she, is given to us, her daughters, our dedicated seers, so the impure thoughts are never given a chance to become unlawful deeds. Yeah, that's not disturbing at all, is it? And I have this badge over here. That's just a Wentworth badge, I think, maybe? No, the badge here is for the tram. There we go. Lesson 2. Don't believe everything you read. Just because it's on a poster doesn't make it true. Someone got paid a lot of cash to put those words into print. And who was handing over those tasty bucks? Surprise! It's Cole. Read between the lines. You might just see his beady little eyes peeping you. Or good right. Peeping you. Good right one back. And then we've got number 8 over here. I didn't mean to go to Imperial City, but apparently I've gone to Imperial City. So let's try this again, shall we? Wow. Where is it? Could be standing right on it, which means it's probably underneath me. I don't know where number 8 is. You will have to go without. Okay, fine. I will keep following the red line. Not do these outside ones. Praetor Duncan. Pursuit of liberty requires sacrifice. What are you prepared to lose? Our master leader, Emperor Marcus Cole, has taught us the history is one of our great tools will we use to build the foundation of our present and framework our future. Praetor Duncan stands as an example of the power of history carrying into the present day. The daughter of Miss Liberty, she bears that proud heritage forward, continuing the tradition of service and sacrifice so that we all may live lives of comfort and safety without fear of the destruction at the hands of our implacable enemies. Praetor Berry, better living through chemistry. Praetoria stands as a shining example of mankind's technological prowess. Without it, our enemies, envious of our prosperity and embittered by our success, would have long ago made slaves of us all. Under the masterful direction of our most enlightened Emperor Marcus Cole, Praetoria's leading scientists have devoted himself to the betterment of the state and its people. Only through the guiding intellect of our august Emperor Marcus Cole, Praetor Berry has brought peace, comfort, ease, and relief of the toil and joy for all Praetorians everywhere. Could be another resistance plaque here, yes. The tunnels are your refuge. Did you wake up and see that wasteland ain't too... Did you wake up and see that Wonderland ain't all toothy cats and tea parties? Then go follow Alice down the rabbit hole and take a big old chomp with a slice of that tasty, tasty truth. Recently raid. Let's see if I can get enough height to clear these buildings. And should be another resistance plaque of some kind around here. Your thoughts are not your own. Like all that flashy gizmo doodad biotech you see lately. Also, like the seers reading your mind, you probably do, since they've been shoving those thoughts in your scrambled little noggin, thinking about that for a moment. Or can you? So, yeah, that one's talking about, yes, yeah, the seers are basically doing a minority report, and maybe a bit more. And there's Kelly Brawler's counterpart, Praetor White, maintaining the order and conformity of Praetoria. Praetor White is the mailed fist of Praetoria, throttling the life from its enemies. Our most mighty Emperor Marcus Cole's greatest weapon against injustice and tyranny, all people everywhere to justly praise their warrior protector, whose sacrifice of flesh, bone, and blood has ensured our continued prosperity. And on the unerring generalship of our great and dear Master Emperor Marcus Cole, Praetor White will forever stand steadfast against all threats to our national prosperity. Beloved warrior and selfless soldier, Praetor White shall never falter in the face of our enemies. Let me go this way. Oh, it's the inside. Cannot enter. So then. Our next step. Try not to die. We're actually pretty close. But it's probably on the roof. Give us a moment. This is gonna hurt. Loose. Light on the ledge. Nobody open the window. Oof. It. Yeah, I definitely think the ambitious badge is appropriate. Ooh. Well, this is definitely gonna hurt. Now we started at plaque 1. Made our way to 7. So what we need to do? Yeah, we'll go around this way. And where is it? There should be. Yep, there it is. Lesson 5. The police are not your protectors. Sticks and stones will break your bones. And so will the boys in blue and gold. They're here to keep you in line, not help you. You're a squealing little piggy. They're the big bad wolf. Got it? And they've got the sticks and stones. Fun. And of course, we've already done him. So I think that is our full tour of Nova Pretoria. Now let us see. Before I log out, let us see what my day job badges look like so I can figure out where I want to log out. I've done the architect, university, oh, hospital. I know there's one nearby. Right there. So the day job badges are, the idea is it's supposed to be sort of like your secret identity. You get some little basic buffs and perks from logging out in a day job location and getting the day job badge, but the sort of in-universe explanation for the day job badges is it's, well, it's your day job. It's what you do when you're not superheroing. But you can just kind of just use them as login points. You get various little buffs. It's really up to how you want to play it. After all, this game is very open to stuff. But you can see here, like for example, frequent clubber. I've got now just a free recovery buff. We've got a bonus tickets at the architect. We've got this one where I'm going to get a regeneration buff out of combat. So I'll be able to heal faster when I jump off of buildings. And as you can see down there in the bottom of the screen, if you've explored all of the city, you get 5 reward merits, which you can use. That if you really want to maximize your time, which granted is not that hard to do. All you have to do is log out for like 8 hours in a location, and you'll get your day job. It's something to think about. You log out, go pick a location you haven't logged out in before. There's tons of day job locations, like, the tram is a location, the hospital's a location, city hall, all kinds of places. Just think of like a prominent sort of location in the area you are in, log out, and if it's a day job location, you'll actually get the little, temporary buff up here. And if you stay there long enough, you get a permanent buff. That's why they've got the two up here, they're permanent. Because I spent enough time in the club and I spent enough time in the other location. Show. I mean, this is Pretoria, right? I think everything else is worth showing as sort of like a set buff. Giving you a little taste of Pretoria. Let's see what else I've got. Do I have any other characters I can... I don't think I have any villains, but let's take a look. Do some other final showcase. I mean, I have it streamed for an hour and a half. That's pretty good. I do have a villain. I could show you the villain stuff. What do you think, guys? You want to see some villain stuff, or do you want to save that for a separate stream? I don't know why YouTube does not want to upload the chat log when I actually open up YouTube itself. I don't know why YouTube does not want to upload the chat log when I actually open up YouTube itself. Oh, well, Restream should, in theory, be pulling both chat, and I should be able to see them from there, but yeah, that's weird. What is up with you, YouTube? You know what? I think what I'll probably do is, you know, look at another. It is, you know, midnight in my area, and we have been streaming